May I request Professor Dr. Satish Kumar Oza sir, Chairperson of Organizing Committee member from ETAM Society. Let me request Syam Sundar Shrestha sir, Principal of Texas International Education Network, to join us at the dais. May I request Professor Kanesh Raja, CPD from London, UK, to join us at the dais. May I request Professor Dr. Santosh Rangnekar, I'm so sorry for pronunciation sir, from IIT India, to join us at the dais. I request our volunteers to provide khada, and may I request Chair of the inauguration session, Bhesraj Kumar sir, to offer khada to our dignitaries at the dais and welcome on the inauguration program formally. Syam Sundar Shrestha sir, Principal of Texas International Education Network, is offering khada to our dignitaries. I request our volunteers to offer khada to all the dignitaries over here in the hall. We'll be taking 2 to 3 minutes to do it rapidly, so may I request the volunteers at the back also to join to offer khada to the dignitaries at the hall. In the meanwhile, I'd like to acknowledge the presence of dignitaries from Texas management. We have Professor Dr. Govinda Prasad Acharya sir among us. I'd like to request Govinda sir to be at the respective seat, but the greetings from here at the dais. We have presence of Mr. Jitendra Kumar Baku sir, Managing Director of Texas International Education Network, among us. We have presence of Vice Principal Yuvraj Bosnit sir among us. Now may I request all the dignitaries to rise above at the respective place, because we are going to play our national anthem. So we have this culture of rising above and playing the national anthem. May I request all the dignitaries.
Sayuthunga fulka हामी एउटै माला नेपाली सार्वभौम भई फैलिएका मेची महाकाली सायुथुङ्गा फुलका हामी एउटै माला नेपाली सार्वभौम भई फैलिएका मेची महाकाली प्रकृतिका कोटि कोटि सम्पदाको आचला वीरहरूका राजधानी स्वतन्त्र र अचल ज्ञान भूमि शान्ति भूमि तराई पहाड हिमाल खण्ड यो प्यारो हाम्रो मातृभूमि नेपाल बहुजाति भाषा धर्म संस्कृति छन् विशाल अग्रगामी राष्ट्र हाम्रो जय जय नेपाल।
Thank you so much. Actually, our national anthem states that we are united and we all belong to the same garden. We are different flowers. So, cause Nepal is quite known for diversity, we heartily would like to welcome once again to our international delegates here in Nepal. I hope you will be experiencing this beautiful moments together. Now, to carry forward today's program, I'd like to request all the dignitaries present at the dais and also request Govinda sir, Managing Director sir, Vice Principal sir, to join us in lighting the butter lamp and inaugurate the formal program. May we have one volunteer at front? May we have one volunteer at front, please? Thank you so much, dignitaries. Now to begin our program formally, may I request Professor Dr. Satish Kumar Oza sir. To begin our program formally, I'd like to invite Satish Kumar Oza sir for his opening statement and announcement.
Thank you, Sarala Madam. Distinguished guests, esteemed scholars, and respected colleagues, a very warm welcome to the 13th International Conference on IT Applications and Management. I am honored and privileged to address you today as the organizing committee chair. We are gathered here at a time when technology is shaping every aspect of our lives, from business and education to governance and global connectivity. This conference is a platform for thought leaders, researchers, practitioners to exchange ideas, present innovations, and explore new IT applications and management frontiers. With participants worldwide, this event is more than just an academic gathering. It celebrates knowledge, collaboration, and the pursuit of excellence. I sincerely appreciate your presence and contribution, which will make this conference a remarkable success. Let us embark on this journey of insightful discussion and transformative ideas. Once again, welcome, and I look forward to an engaging and fruitful conference. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Dr. Satish Kumar Oza, sir. Further, I'd like to hand over this stage to Professor Namji Cho to carry forward our next session, and also he would be extended his best wishes and carrying open the further session. Thank you.
Okay, again, this is Namje Cho, the chairman of Vietnam Society. I again appreciate all the efforts to prepare this event, and in this spiritual country, it is a great pleasure to have this conference with the theme of spirituality and entrepreneurship in this spiritual country and in this spiritual weather today. So we are going to have a full day conference today from the morning till the evening, and about 70 papers will be presented. I hope you enjoy the discussion and intellectual academic experience, sharing your knowledge, and many scholars. I hope you have a good chance to learn from senior professors from different countries, and that is going to help you become a matured researchers in the world class. So that is the purpose of this conference, and that is the purpose we made this conference. And I welcome all the international guests from Hong Kong, from China, from Indonesia, from India, from Taiwan, and from Thailand, from Korea. So I hope you actively interact with these world-renowned professors from all different countries, and also I hope these international guests to have a chance to interact with the researchers, professors of Nepal, and especially the scholars of Texas International College, so that we can better understand about Nepal, and we can better understand the dynamism behind the growth of Nepal. Thank you very much. That is my short greetings, and then I appreciate Vice Chancellor Baishlas Pokhariya sorry, supporting and preparing all these events, and principal of Texas International College. I forgot, sorry, I forgot his name. And Shaiman Sundar Shrestha. Yeah. And most of all, behind all this preparation is our society key member, Professor Satish Kumar Oza. He has been working really hard to organize all this event, and his students and his fellow professors. I appreciate you all to prepare this wonderful event. I would like to invite one president of the Korean Academic Society, Professor Jung Seok Chan. He is the president of Korea Internet E-Commerce Society, to give us a brief greeting to the audience. Please welcome.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Professor Seok-chan Jeong from Dongyung University in Busan, South Korea. And I am also the president of the Korean Internet and E-Commerce Association. First, I would like to express my deep gratitude to the Professor Nam-jae Cho and organizing committee for preparing ITAM 30 in Kathmandu, Nepal. I am also honored that our association is co-hosting this conference and that I have an opportunity to give this greeting speech. This is my first visit to Nepal. Nepal is home to Mountain Everest and the highest mountain in the world, and the birthplace of the Buddha, a scared place. I feel very fortunate to be here. The theme of the ITAM 30 is the entrepreneurship and the spirituality in the digital age. With the recent innovation in the artificial intelligence, the digital area is evolving rapidly. In time of such transformation, the entrepreneurial spirit is essential for creating new business. I hope this conference will foster meaningful discussion on new technology trend and entrepreneurship in the new digital area. Looking at ITAM 31 will be held in Jinju, South Korea this July. Jinju is known as the birthplace of the founder of Samsung, LG, and Hyosung. That company is the leader, Korean industry hosting ITAM 31 in Jinju will provide a great opportunity to learn about the Korean strong entrepreneurial spirit. I and Professor Dae-yul Jung, stand up. He is my friend, my best friend, and the professor of Gyeongsang National University in Jinju will be hosting ITAM 31. Finally, I hope everyone attending ITAM 30 gain valuable insight in life and achieve academic success that surpass even the Mountain Everest. Thank you so much.
Next, I would like to invite Professor Chung Dae-yul. He is the Dean of Gyeongsang National University, and he is going to host the next conference. He prepared a little memento to the host of the conference today. And first, Professor Baishraj Pokharia. Please, accept one little memento from Korea. And Professor Shyam Sundar Shrestha. Okay. Professor Satish Kumar Oza. And the two keynote speakers, one Professor Kanes Raja. and Professor Santosh Rangneka. Okay, thank you very much. Now, this is an auspicious time to learn from the experience and knowledge from our keynote speaker of the day, Professor Santosh Rangneka. Professor Santosh Rangneka is served as the head of management department of IIT Roorkee, India, and he is a senior professor who grew many professors in India, and he is a well-known professor throughout the whole India, and he is the key member of ETAM Society. Please welcome Professor Santosh Rangneka.
So before I start to interact with you, on behalf of IIT Roorkee, Indian Institute of Technology,
Hello, check. Hello, hello.
more than 175 years, and it is the first engineering college of the Bangladesh. On behalf of my institute, I would like to give a memento to Chairman sir. I would like to chair over. So, how much of time? Because once I start, I do not stop. So, so please let me finish time. Oh, 10 minutes? Okay. Okay. So, very good morning to all of you. So, as I mentioned, that is, I'm coming from the IIT Roorkee, India. And this Roorkee is the place which is called the place of God. That is a Dev Bhumi near Haridwar, Rishikesh. And it is a pilgrim's place known for this spirituality. Many of you must be following the Baba Ramdev Yoga, and that yoga is 15 kilometers away from my institute. India is known for the origin of the spirituality. When we talk about the Lord Buddha also, right? And you know that is the state of the Lord Buddha in India. First, I will like to talk one shloka from the Gita. Gita is a spiritual book which has been mentioned by the Lord Krishna when his disciple Arjun was in confusion. When we are talking about the spirituality, so what Gita says, that particular book or literature. Are you able to see also there, the slide? Okay. चंचल ही मन कृष्ण प्रमाधी बलबद्ध दृढ़नम तस्याम निग्रहम मन्ने वायोरीव सुदुष्करम. This is a Sanskrit. It means mind is very restless, forceful and strong. Whenever we are talking about the current scenario in India, our Prime Minister is giving the high emphasis on the startups, starting the startups, entrepreneurship. And IIT is in the top 7 institutes of India, and there the students are having a lot of opportunity for the placement. You talk about the Google, Microsoft, Apple, or these Reliance groups. Some of you must be knowing the names Ambani's, Adani's, Tata's, Birla's. So every top company is coming there, and a BTech student who is having the 4 years of BTech degree only, in final year, he is getting a package of more than 1 CR. Many of them are getting. Average package is becoming in lakhs of rupees, millions of rupees, the BTech student. So that is a structure. Now question arises when they are getting the job. I have done one particular project with the Harvard Business School. That is how to develop that entrepreneurship, because when the job security is there, and we know what is the entrepreneurship, it is a creativity and risk taking. So this mind is looking for what? When mind is looking for this security, when mind is looking for doing the things which is less creative and less risk taking, that is then that person cannot become the entrepreneur. So where the entrepreneurship and spirituality comes, control of mind. Who will be the entrepreneur? Who will start the startups? Those who are having the strong control of mind. Because when you are talking about the risk taking, when you are talking about the creativity at the workplace, what is contribution of an employee? What is the contribution of an entrepreneur in the economy of a country? Like the Professor Cho has mentioned, there is one village when we are going for the next ITAM. So that Samsung, LG and some more companies, that all CEOs heads are coming from one village. Similarly, Professor Joshi will agree with me, Dr. Joshi. That is in India there is one village. All head of the journals of this army, they are coming from one village. Consecutively many of them means. So therefore that is a mind. The spirituality, control of mind, yoga. What is yoga? Yoga is a combination of mind and soul. It is not gym. It is not gymnasium. That is only the body. It is a combination of mind and soul. And when you align it, because your mind is very restless, but forceful and strong, determinations. Oh Krishna, Lord Krishna, it is more difficult to control the mind than to control the wind. So to be an entrepreneur, what support is required? The first and foremost support requires to be entrepreneur is your mind, dear friends. Control your mind, give your direction to your mind, then you will become the entrepreneur. Otherwise, when job security is there, as I mentioned, then who will go for this risk taking? When you already have a job with the million of rupees, nobody would like to go for that particular. But then in that situation, you have to create, like the doctor was saying, that is that he is creating these entrepreneurs. Those efforts are required, and what our Prime Minister is doing. Similarly, another message to become the successful entrepreneur and relationship with spirituality is yoga karmesu koshalam samato yadra yujete. What it means? Excellence at work through self-development. with the devotion and without attachment. Lot of work has been done. Shofali has done work on these employee engagement, employee commitment, attachment at workplace. But thousands of years before, India has mentioned this thing. That is the excellence at work and self-development, and that is required. Naturally, we are carried by the work for the fruits of our karma, the work which we do, what we are looking from our employer, what we are looking from the society, and that is the ROI, return on investment. Investment of what? Ethical issues, ethical functions. But it is not that easy, dear friends. We have to practice. To be an entrepreneur, to control the mind, you require the practice. And here the message by Lord Krishna to Arjuna is, that is a try yoga. Your physical and mental fitness. Nowadays, India is working a lot of research on the mental well-being. Students are taking care of. So therefore, that is the karma is becoming very, very important. I will avoid some slides because the time is given to me is only 10 to 15 minutes. So the role of spirituality in entrepreneurship, and I congratulate the Texas University to select this particular topic. Because now the success in your life will come your spirituality. Why? Challenges. Challenges, so high challenges in the surroundings. Competitions. No social support. The values, Nepal, India, Korea, all are known for the family culture. But that culture we are observing that slowly next generation, either because of the more opportunities, they are moving here and there away from the home. And therefore in that case, what will support you? And that is the spirituality. And when we are talking about become the entrepreneur, and therefore we have to transcend ourselves. And that will come. That I always mention, because nowadays we are talking about three things to be entrepreneurs: flexibility, sustainability, and growth. Unless and until we are not flexible, we cannot meet the challenges. Yesterday, Professor Ganesh Raja has talked about the many issues, and really it was very highly inspiring connect between the materialistic value and consciousness is equal to MC square he talked about. Our self-consciousness, and therefore my one PhD scholar has worked on the servant leadership, dear friends. When we're talking about the entrepreneurship, and that's why social organizations, social innovations, what we are talking about. So technology is not bad. Yesterday we talked about the man behind the technology. So in the spirituality which is giving you the purpose, which is giving you servant leadership, dear friends, understand, those who want to be the successful entrepreneurs, enterprising, what type of this spiritual leadership will make you the successful entrepreneur? And my one word answer is, that is the servant leadership. To serve the others. When Professor Raja has made a difference between these Elon Musk and the Dalai Lama, dear friend, that is the issue. My growth, my interest, my development, and all of us to grow. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Global village, when we are talking about, dear friends. So it is not my organization should grow, my society should grow, my nation should grow, and this planet should grow. So when we talk about the people, planet, and process, and that the spirituality is the process, dear friends. My submission is, when you want to make the peaceful planet, and there is you have to make these social innovations. I salute to Mr. Ratan Tata. Some of you might have heard his name. The number one and successful the entrepreneur of our India, and then the global leader, of course. What was his culture, organization culture? To serve the others. I will not take the name of the country, But one country which was not having the good relationship with India, and they ordered the Ratan Tata for the 70 trucks. And that was the enemy country. As an entrepreneur, he refused. He is not looking for the business opportunity, success and wealth from those countries by doing the business which are against the nation. Dear friends, these are the value systems. So therefore, that flexibility and sustainability will lead you to the growth. Growth, yesterday mentioned, ethical way, consciousness. Do you earn the money by compromising your consciousness? That is not our value system, dear friends. And we are known, we are having the so old culture, civilization. In India, we are having, you must have heard about the Ramayana, Mahabharata, and different characters. Everywhere, what has been the message? Togetherness, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. And when you are going for these, in business context, here, so these two dimensions I would just like to mention in short. Already I have mentioned the service to others, servant leadership. Other one is do's and do nots to be entrepreneurs. Mind, role of your consciousness, what to do. Do or not to do. Earning the money, everybody wants to earn money. Everybody wants to be the Balwan, physically strong. Vidyavan, educated. Lakshmiman, prosperity. And Kirtiman, that is the name and fame. So in India we say, every blessings, when we give the blessings to child, a student, Balvan, Vidyavan, Yashasvan, Lakshmivan Bhava. Physically strong, mentally strong, mindfulness. Mindfulness in decision making. There are temptation to earn the money, to be successful entrepreneurs. But when we see the history, who have survived sustainability for the long time, and that is the mindfulness. Those who have not compromised the value systems and all. Now, because I have time. Okay. Because I want to speak what I think. And on basis of my research of my PhD scholars, 35 PhDs have been awarded already under my supervision, and 8 are pursuing. Dear friends, this mindfulness, the decision making process, and therefore the value systems, what value systems are here? When we compare a soldier with a terrorist, what makes a difference? And difference is the value system for whom you are fighting. And then we are talking about these many values, but I would like to take belief in existence of universe and supernatural power. We are in the Buddhi, at the place of this Lord Buddha. We are going to Lumbini also. What is motivating? That the heart is full of joy. The heart is full of that peace. Last time Professor Cho has mentioned, has visited to India under one project. And he has visited the Bodh Gaya, and he was at IIT Patna, and then he visited the Bodh Gaya. That is the place. Then myself and Professor Cho visited the Sarnath. That is the place, dear friends. Peace. Ultimately, my another research is on the happiness. Entrepreneur. Now you see, the happiness is what? Dependent variable. Spirituality is what? It is a mediating and moderating variable. Right? And entrepreneurship is the way. Dear friend, this particular research model to be what is ultimately goal is the happiness, peace of mind. You are looking very handsome, beautiful. With a period of time, it will go away. You are having a very name and fame. That with the period of time, that your power, your position, your chair will go away. With the period of time, the money will be ups and downs. What will be remain with you? And that is about when we are talking about happiness of our life. The day I depart, our earlier late Prime Minister Atal Bihari has, in one poem, he has mentioned that the day I will depart from this earth, I wish nobody should have the sadness that is I have misbehaved with that particular person. I want that not my happiness, I want the happiness of others. Why? Because I want moksha. I want to meet that supernatural power. And then when I will be before that power, I do not want to curse myself. And that time I should have that happiness and smile on my face. That is the life which was given by this supernatural power. I have contributed to serve the nation, serve the society, and making others happy. Dear friends, most of us are into the academics. And what we do, we are developing the leaders. And we have to tell these students and followers that is, please understand the value of happiness. And there again, E is equal to MC square. Economy, trillion, India is working on trillion economy. At present it is in the 5th position, now it is likely to be going to be the 3rd position. So therefore in that case, economy, at what cost? At what cost you are earning the money? And therefore, because you are responsible for the supernatural power, whatever you say, the God, or whatever you say, the nature, but ultimately we, all of us are responsible for that. And that time your happiness, the smile on the face is to be there the day we depart from this particular planet. Now, when we are talking about these values, right, one point from this. So what makes a spirituality to a successful entrepreneur? Resilience. Another value system I would like to talk. Resilience. Because so much challenges, so much unrest, so much uncertainty. The jobs are losing. The days have gone. I am in the government employee and I will be retired. I will get the pension. I am in the old pension scheme. I will get the pension. So I am safe. But the today's world, it is not that. I always tell these PhD scholars, that is, you are living in the world of uncertainty. Entrepreneurship is living in the world of uncertainty, and therefore in that case, you should have the power of resilience. And resilience is one of the factors of the spirituality. Those who are doing the research on spirituality, they know that is what spirituality gives an entrepreneur. To everybody, but to an entrepreneur. Coming from the adverse situation very fast to the normal situation. It is the spiritual fosters the perseverance through the challenges. Life is full of challenges, but life is beautiful also. You will say, sir, you are giving the contradictory statements. Yes, these are contradictory, but I am trying to build a bridge in this contradiction, and that is the resilience. When you have that power to come from that sadness. Nowadays, the young generation, the number of suicides, they are increasing. They are not able to face this economic turbulence, and therefore they are not having the permanent jobs. Now, what will make them the strong? And that is about the power of resilience. You should be able to come on that particular. So those who are teaching the OB, they know this is the individual model, group model, and the organization model. Right? Okay, just one point I will take. That from the individual level, meaningful life, dear friends. What motivates an entrepreneur? What motivates a soldier to go on the border and have this war with these enemies, knowing I may lose my life? What is that? What motivates them? Meaningful life, purposeful life. What is my purpose? My purpose is to serve the nation. And that makes that person, that young boy, to go on the border. He is not on that criticizing here, criticizing there, telling this country and the weaknesses of this country, this organization, and this society, and there is nothing for me. No, dear friends. As I mentioned, it is a beautiful planet. Lot of opportunities. We have to search those opportunities. And therefore in that place, For every individual, the meaning of life is different. And when you are achieving that purpose of life and meaning of life, what you will get? You will say, sir, what I will get? You will get that consciousness, self-consciousness, satisfaction. When we are talking about the group, working, entrepreneurship what? You alone cannot work. You have to work in the group. And when you are working in the group, here I would like to talk about the social support, co-worker support. I alone cannot work. I want to be the successful entrepreneur. I have to connect myself with the society. And that's why nowadays the research is going on the social enterprises. What are the social enterprises? Those enterprises, those who will be successful to serve the society, connect with the society, the innovations. You see whichever innovations you talk about. And then you will find every innovation is to serve somebody, to serve others. But when we are working together, like this ITAM group is there. I'm a member of this ITAM group since 2009, third ITAM, now the 30th ITAM. I have attended almost 100% ITAM from third ITAM and onwards. I regret that I could not attend the first two because I was not knowing about that time. So therefore, in that case, it is the co-worker support, the support from Korea, support from Thailand. I was talking today with Professor Cheng about the Professor Uthai. Those memories, Professor Iraj, all the members of the ITAM, with the support, India has also organized 2 ITAM conferences. And we are again after the Professor Cho, that one more time we want. So therefore, working togetherness, the support. If I would not have the support from the ITAM, I would have been the successful. And therefore, we have published with the Kyo Park, I have published the paper also. The research has been done. So therefore, in that case, that is a group level. Ultimately, entrepreneurship is what? Success of enterprise. Blah, blah, blah. It is not blah, 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 dear friends. Ultimately, where we want to lead, sustainability of enterprise. And when we are talking about the sustainability, then in that case, it is the human resource management, my area in which I am the student, and that is learning how to behave with others, how to learn, how to interact so that my organization can build. Building an organization, Texas University, it is not only the leadership. The leadership, the chairman sir wants the support from all the deans and faculties and students and the staff. And then he can build that university. And therefore, in that case, it is organizational services there. Okay. This is one research done by me. So then with my PhD scholar, paper has been published that I would like to share. As I mentioned, I hope you have understood the message. It is a sustainability and growth of an enterprise requires certain value systems. And the value is the compassion for others. We are sitting in the country of Lord Buddha. The first is the compassion for others. You will say, so we are doing business. I know you are doing the business. But then in the business, if there is no compassion for your customers, for your colleagues, the internal stakeholders and external stakeholders, you cannot be successful. So please, dear friends, understand compassion. But entrepreneurship is a big challenge. And therefore, it is mindfulness is another dimension or value system. Concentrate, consciousness, meaningful work. The one more is that is a transcendence is there. Now you see, you will come across a lot of challenges. That is the experience. What is the transcendence? It is describes a mystical experience dimensions as a positive state of energy. What we create with the Lord Buddha or with the yoga and those values, what we create, we are creating that positive energy. And that energy, therefore, not only the physical fitness, but the mental fitness, and that will create the positive energy surrounding to you. When we see the Professor Cho, I'm following him since so many years, as I mentioned, why we all are getting this attraction towards magnetic personality, and that is of the positive energy. No, if you do not have positive energy, nobody would like to connect with you, dear friends. Everybody, if you have negative energy, tell me who will like to connect with you. And therefore, in this, At the workplace spirituality, workplace, surrounding to your table, surrounding to your room, what is to be created? Create a positive energy to be a successful entrepreneur. This I will leave because this is also given in your proceedings also. No. Now the spiritual well-being, as I mentioned, nowadays what we are talking about, mental well-being. In India, a lot of research is going on for the students also, for employees also. That is how to be the happiness. Mental well-being is nothing but it is an happiness is there. First, try to understand, explore yourself. Your relationship with others. In the family, please start with the family. Family is also an enterprise, as per the definition of enterprise. And therefore, in that case, what relationship do you have? No jealous, calm, krodh, lobh, moh, maya. This illusion. We have to be away from that illusion. So therefore, in that case, the spiritual well-being, that is a positive relation with others is there. Rest of the values already I have talked about. So, what is the formula? You will ask, okay, so I understand the need and the relationship, but how to follow? Encourage the innovation, understanding the innovation, the needs of others, enhancing the adaptability. I have done my PhD in 1999 and Mott scale. Mott scale was used, that is the flexibility, adaptability and productivity. So the productivity for an enterprise will come through the adaptability. How adaptable you are, because the other personalities, right? It is like in an animal kingdom. There are dogs also, monkeys also, there are the horses also, lion also, tiger also. So therefore, where you are the king of that kingdom. And therefore, please make the agile and build the resilience is there. This is the one book which I would like to recommend, right? That is Anita Roderick, The Body Shop is there. And with a mission to create the cruelty-free, natural and beauty product. Now you see, I will just like to give you one message. The surrounding at our workplace, how people perceive you as a good human being, as a good team member, or a cruel person. It is a yes boss. How is the boss? Is the success entrepreneur? Because the one-man show, many times these are the small enterprises, and therefore it is required to be a good perception by others. And therefore this is a book talks about this thing is there. In the Microsoft, another example, for growth-minded, empathy and mindfulness in leadership, these are the values are there. Shifted Microsoft from a competitive mindset. Now you see, organization culture, changing the culture, surrounding the culture, competitive mindset to a collaborative purpose and the driven organization. And that is the purpose of an organization is there. I would like to mention finally certain research papers that is which you can refer. Should spirituality be included in entrepreneurship education? So as we are building the institutes, we are offering the new and new subjects and the electives. And therefore in that case, should spirituality, I do not know, that is in your course curriculum, is there any particular elective spirituality in leadership? I have started, our Department of Management Studies have started a new course. This is the first time I will be teaching elective that is called the hope, right? That is a happiness. And therefore in that case, do you have that in your curriculum? Are you teaching these students this? So please refer this. This is a very beautiful paper. Another is role of spiritual mindset. I have started with control your mind. Man bahut chanchal hai. And therefore the control and concentration that becomes, and then in different genders, in small business entrepreneur success, what is the role of spiritual mindset? You can refer this paper. Another paper, the impact of entrepreneur spirituality on business performance. Ultimately, you will say, sir, we are into the business. I know you are into the business, but then it is whether the business performance and entrepreneurship spirituality based on the survey of the private enterprise executives in the Fujian, China. Another research paper, The relative importance of spirituality in entrepreneurship development among graduates of Nigerian territory institutions. How the institutions are building not only the one elective, but they are building the full course itself. And then I will not be surprised that after this speech, the chairman sir will decide that there should be a full course on the spirituality and the entrepreneurship, and that will be the success of ITAM. That is, we are introducing this type of the values, this type of the courses, this type of the electives in the UG courses and PG courses. That will be the success is there. Then this is a Harvard Business Review's article. Entrepreneurs feel closer to the God than the rest of us do. So therefore, who becomes the Tata, who becomes the Birla, who becomes the Reliance, Ambani's, Adani's, Microsoft, Google, those entrepreneurs, those who feel, I will just like to mention Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs have visited my state. And that time when Apple has removed the Steve Jobs from the CEO position, and there was the one spiritual guru, Joshiji knows in Uttarakhand, right? And there, that Dham, he has come, and there he has lived for the 3 months, and that guru has said that is now this is the time you go. Therefore, dear friends, in the era of technology, when we say that is the technology is boon or bane, this AI is new, nothing new. From my childhood, I am writing technology is a boon or bane. So what is new? Nothing new, right? Yesterday he has mentioned that is many people have started putting the garbage also in that. It is becoming the makes like everybody wants the knowledge he has, whether it is a facts and figures or not, and throwing on. So therefore, in that case, it is entrepreneurs, those who are close to the God. What it means? To serve the others. Then you learn to love what you do and love others also. I will add from my side. Love others. Finally, I will say, आप सभी को शिव की शक्ति, मीरा की भक्ति, गणेश की सिद्धि, चाणक्य की बुद्धि, शारदा का ज्ञान, कर्ण का दान, राम की मर्यादा, और हम सभी को प्रोफेसर चो के साथ और चेयरमैन साहब के साथ कुबेर की संपदा प्राप्त हो. Thank you very much for patiently listening to me.
Spirituality actually make these young people act to become an entrepreneur. We are borrowing theories from Martin Fishbein, Professor Martin Fishbein and Professor Isaac Ajen, and theory of reasoned action, and theory of planned behavior. And then combine them with the spirituality, and we are trying to check. And